Hey y'all.
Welcome back to Y'all Hearing This. My name is Kay. Thank you so much for coming back and joining us.
Yes, and my name is Honeybee, or you can call me B, and whichever you choose is all right with who?
Us.
Period.
That's right.
Ooh, girl, I can't wait to get into this, honey.
Okay, so again, continuing from last week, there were no performances in episode 7. It was a whole episode. BTS came in and left the members' presence and stuff like that. It was when they made the final decision for the final 12.
Yes.
They're going to stay in Iland. So that was really cool to see. They also went through and answered some like concerns and stuff that they got to write down, like questions they had or whatever. They didn't know they didn't know BTS were going to answer it.
Shut up.
But then BTS were sitting on the couch and answered them and everything.
Shut up.
Yeah,
that is so.
It was so sweet.
See, that's why, just throwing this out there, that's why I feel like so many people love BTS, is because that type of compassion for the other artists and just for people in general, like they truly care for people.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? On and off the competition doesn't matter. Like, that's so dope because you don't find that too often, especially in this day and age.
Yeah,
That's
it was
awesome.
super sweet, and it was really funny to watch them too kind of go through. So we're going to watch performances from episode 6 today. So this was the final test before deciding the final 12.
Okay.
So we're going to watch Iland first.
Yep.
And then we're going to pause it and I'll tell you how things went from there. But basically,
Did they get scored again?
they do.
Okay, so I can guess the score then.
Well, that, but also what happened was 6. So Iland performs, there's 12 of them. 6 of them are going to be saved. 3 by votes from the Iland members, 3 by the producers, and then the other 6 have to go to ground. And then they're going to perform with ground. Okay. And then it's global voting will save the last 6.
So, question. Did Iland learn all of Ground's performance?
It's the same. So
it's the same exact.
It's the same. But they had to switch up for Ground because there was 16 people.
Right.
They had to switch it up. So they basically, everyone, they did it like one verse, 8 people performed. The next verse, 8 people performed.
Got you.
So they all come together at the end.
Got you.
But I wanted to show you Iland first because obviously if we watch the second one first, you'd see who didn't make it from Iland.
That whole thing. Okay.
Exactly. So so this is the first one. So this is Iland. So this is the 12. And then this was the performance. Well, the producers went back and looked at everything.
Yeah.
And this was the only time when Iland were voting that they could see everyone's scores. They couldn't just see their own.
Wow.
Yep.
Can you imagine the shockers that they probably? Oh, this juicy. Okay, come on.
All right, so this is Iland's performance of Incredible. So this is a song and choreography that was came up with just for the show.
Okay.
And it's all about, fighting through and, that sort of thing.
Tonight, don't worry about tomorrow anymore.
Love him.
Yeah.
Just give me time, I'll make it go away. Now listen to the beating of my heart. 난 내 안기는 곳인 대륙에 발견돼. 수없이 부서지고 부딪혀. 거칠은 물은 보석이 됐어. 왜저 산사의 현실이 돼. 저 위에 승리의 깃발을 꽂아. I will fight for your mind. 저 열정의 불꽃을 다 내 안에 강렬한 헌신을 다. I will fight for your mind. Even though you're
This song's a bop.
I know, it really is.
You better give.
That's Heesun.
It's the attitude.
Yep.
내 안기는 곳인 대륙에 발견. 승리의 깃발을 꽂아 I will fight under your mind 던져 열정의 불꽃을 다내 안에 강렬한 확신을 다 I will fight under your mind 이건 너의 말 Am I here with your mind?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so from that, 6 of them got saved and they were absolutely in Iland,
Yep.
the final 12. The other 6 had to go down to ground, and they had 3 more days they had to practice. So ground had been practicing
Mhm.
for this, the same thing, like same positions and
Mhm.
everything. So once those 6 people got to ground, they had to kind of format everything and
In
pick
3
new
days?
parts in 3 days. Yep. So yep. So at least they all knew the choreography, but I'm sure their parts changed up, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That would have threw me off.
Yep. All right. So this is Ground's version with all 16. So like I said, they did it like verse by verse.
Tonight 거울 어제와는 달라 내 안에 간직해온 starlight
One thing about ground, it almost looks like they all look younger.
Yeah.
새롭게 펼쳐질 내 드라마 고민도 보내도 다 그만 Just give me time to make it go away Now listen to the beating of my heart 난 내연 깊은 곳이 내려게 바뀌었죠 수없이 부서지고 부딪혀 거칠은 너는 보석이 됐어 외쳐 상상은 현실이 돼저 위에 승리의 깃발을 꽂아 I will fight under your mind
This song is such a vibe.
I know. It really is
You know what I'm
good.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just sitting here like, okay, wait.
I will fight under your mind
I do like their outfits.
Yeah, me too.
I will fight Am I even blow your mind 내 심장에 새겨진 이름을 더 안고 갈 거야 남겨진 너의 모두 다 If you let
Gotta do
me
finger hearts.
Right?
그 시간들 yeah 너와 나의 낮밤을들 오늘 밤 꼭 비울게 Don't worry about tomorrow anymore Now listen to the beating of my heart 난 내안 깊은 것이 내려게 바뀌었다 없이 부서지고 부딪혀 거칠은 너는 보석이 됐어 외쳐 상상의 현실이 돼저 위에 승리의 깃발을 꽂아 I will fight I blow your mind
Oh, Sonu. He's so cute.
열정의 불꽃을 다내 안에 강렬한 확신을 다 I will fight I blow your mind even blow your
I ain't even gonna lie. Grounds. Wow.
Yep. Well, they knew they had to fight with everything to get into it, you know,
Yes.
or they were going home.
Yeah. Because they gotta send 10 people home. Jesus.
Yep.
Oh, he's giving face, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. The intensity in their eyes.
Am I even blow your mind
Oh my
Yep.
God. Let me just tell you, I have to say, just watching that,
Mm-hmm.
I truly feel that you can see the desperation, like you were saying in previous videos, of how they really want it. And it almost breaks my heart
Mm-hmm.
a little bit because it's
You know
like,
they're not all going to be able to go through.
and
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
like, it's like you pray and you hope that like this one defeat, if you want to call it that, doesn't change their lives forever.
Yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I mean?
Yeah. And
But they killed it.
Yeah.
I almost like the ground better than Islands. I think it's just because of the fight. They were just really like Island was fighting, but there's also, I feel like there's a comfortability when you're in Island, like just because.
Well, they knew they still had to fight for their place there too, but it wasn't quite as. And so the 6 people weren't going to be chosen by the members or the producers. It was global voting.
Right. And that's
which changes everything.
But I just feel like, you know, personally, I feel like there was times where like people like the Island group, they definitely still performed top notch, but there's just that comfortability where it's like, okay, like we're up here.
The people who you saw put in the most effort were the people who stayed.
Yes. Because it's like you have to go past that. You know what I mean? And you could see in certain people in Island, like even with this performance, where it was like, you did that.
Yep.
Like you are still fighting even though you're in Island.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, because they didn't know for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was just like certain people, they just, again, that like, oh my God.
That drive.
But this, wow, ground winning.
I will have to say the global voting, it's not that I didn't agree with the people that they put in, but what happens from here on out. So with the global voting, they actually took it. So from now on, they're ranked 1 through 12 in Iland. And the first, like when you're number 1, you get like different benefits. Like you have like this adjustable bed and like a massage chair and like extra snacks and like video games and stuff like that. Right. Which I think kind of does a little resentment. There's a little resentment happening.
Yeah.
But also
my big behind would have been like, oh, so he gets to get extra snacks.
Exactly. So, and the person who got chosen wasn't ground a lot.
Whoa.
The person who was number 1. Yeah.
Whoa.
I won't go into details. So some of the voting was crazy. So the person who won number 1 from ground that got picked to go to Island, it was almost 3 million votes for them. Yeah. And like it was a lot.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, it is.
But I mean, clearly he must have earned it. You know what I'm saying? They definitely deserved.
Yeah. So this person, like, I feel like they deserved it, but I think there's a lot of resentment from people who got lower global voting that had been in Island from the beginning.
Ooh, that would create a problem.
Yeah.
I would feel some sort of
And
way.
the other thing is that so there's 4 tests for part 2.
Yes.
The first and the third are decided by producers, like the ranking. Second and fourth, global voting.
Okay.
And the person who's last place leaves. They already decided there's going to be 7 members of the group, right? And so everyone...
I'm not. That's crazy.
Ranked 1 through 7, you wear a badge for that week.
That's terrifying.
Uh-huh.
Just thinking about it gives me bubble guts.
I know. So, yeah, I'm interested
This
to
about
see.
to get real juicy. This about to be like Real Housewives or
I
like
know,
Love and
that's
Hip Hop
exactly
or
what I
like
was thinking. Because there
there
are some people that are like pretty salty about it, which I understand.
I would be specifically the person that was in Island the whole time. That to me is a little...
And like the person
like,
who's number
crazy.
1 is like super sweet.
Right.
Like I think he understands it a bit, but doesn't quite get, because he's super young too.
Right.
So like he's not quite getting like the dynamic.
Yeah, he's not it's like,
yeah, like he needs to do a little politicking.
Yes.
Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like let other people in to use your massage chair. Like let's share the snacks. You know what I mean?
Let's share the wealth.
Which may happen because this person is super, super sweet. So I'm sure it'll all work out. I know. But anyway, it's been this show has been so much fun.
This is wow. Yeah, I'm interested.
I can't wait. So next week we'll be doing, I haven't actually watched it yet. So episode 8, there's going to be 3 performances. So they broke up into teams of 4. They did a dance battle to pick a group leader. And they're all BTS songs. and
Oh
they're
my
doing
God.
the choreography and the song. So I'm super excited.
Wait, side note, was the dance battle freestyling?
Yes, it was. It was
Ooh,
freestyle. It was freestyle. It was freestyle. That was a lot of fun to watch.
That's
I am
dope.
awful at
That's
that sort
dope.
of thing. So
Listen, okay, you better give me a 1-2 count, okay?
you better give me like a
Shit.
5,000 count.
Right.
Choreography.
I'm gonna need an 8x8 count.
Choreography, not my strong suit. I'll put it that way.
Yes,
Not at
live,
all.
live,
I can groove. I can do some body rolls. I can, yeah, but
Right,
yeah,
I can do
there's-
some body rolls, you know what I'm saying?
Popping and locking and all that stuff. No, exactly.
They're like, what's wrong?
Exactly. Are you having a seizure, ma'am?
I'm not popping and locking it. No, ma'am. The ambulance is on its way. Help me.
Exactly. That's
A
what it would
mess.
be. That's what it would be. Oh man. Well, we hope you guys enjoy.
Yes.
I'm just super excited to keep going with this journey.
Yes.
It's just been so much fun.
A mess.
Intense as
Yes.
hell. I'm like literally like watching it. I'm like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? On the edge of my seat, like
Literally.
constantly. But it's so good.
Ooh.
Oh, we love you guys so
We love
much.
you
Thank
guys
you for
so
checking
much.
us out. We'll see you next time. Bye.